So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Mars in the fourth house in the sign of Gemini for Pisces Ascendant people. Okay, as this is our Ascendant through houses series. So, as always, if you do not know if you have this particular position, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, along with the astrological details, you can check out the links here, astrology.com, where you'll find my books, reports, consultations, especially my new consultation on your unique mantra for you, which will be extremely helpful for a lot of things. And of course, I have the new D1 to D9 reading now too. So anyway, and my I uploaded the wealth video. Okay, you will see this. It's to do with the D3 chart, and I uploaded the third part of it today. More will be coming. Okay, on Kara's vlogs. So Mars is in the fourth house in the sign of Gemini. Well, first of all, fireworks will fly of words within the home with the mother. Perhaps between the mother and the younger brother. Okay. Naturally, what we see here is that within the home, there is this multiplicity of property that occurs. One naturally is able to get the multiple properties, or especially if you have a younger brother will attain a multiple property. You will also see younger brother will also desire to do business, be an entrepreneur. Mother will try to generate multiple sources of income. Now, of course, if you're in your 40s or 50s, you grew up in a household where it was only one household, but you will see mother would be very technical at multiple things. Mother would do this, then do that, then fix this, then fix that. The other thing you will also see, okay, with Pisces, father always try to generate daily income. Like father and younger brother are the type of people who want to have small transaction come in every day in their life. And the other thing we also see is that, especially because Mars also represents, remember, it's not just younger brother, it's also the husband, right? So first of all, husband becomes very sensitive. They become extremely romantic. Usually you will see this particular Mars in Gemini, a person feels ostracized and exiled in their life. Whether it's through friends, family, schoolmates, they would have felt really ostracized. And because of such conditions, this Mars can produce great joy and love being near animals. Being with animals, like especially dogs. And you will especially see if Rahu and Ketu are somehow impacting this particular Mars. And you will also see spouse or brother and mother will be jack of all trades. They can do a lot of things, and they will have multiple skills, multiple talents, skills of writing, communication, love singing, skills for marketing, information technology. Okay, they will usually, Mars and Gemini will always try to pick careers connected with data mining, data engineering, IT. Okay, but now of course it's going to be just AI. And this is especially because Mars's fourth aspect is on the 10th house, which also shows this particular Mars will always make your boss your opponent. Somehow, some way, you only get those bosses who will invoke something in you. Invoke certain type of animosity in you. This is also the Mars that this person is able to protect and die for their spouse. They will fight for their spouse. Okay. The one person that they will not be able to get along with, or especially because of this person, you see a lot of animosity with the elder sibling occurs with this particular Mars. And also you will see that the older sibling tends to deal with tremendous amount of fluctuations, ups and downs in their life, in their career, in their marriage. Okay. On the other hand, with this particular Mars, you will see that especially in younger days, okay, including you, the individual who has this chart, whomever you will meet as the opposite sex, okay, whether it's a cashier at a grocery store, whether it's your colleague, whether it's your manager, you'll always somehow imagine them as your spouse within your mind. Because fourth house is also the mind. Mars is sitting there in Gemini. Mars becomes very curious, imagining what if this person was my spouse? What if they did this with me? What if they did that? I wonder how their professionalism, or I wonder how this person. They will always imagine that till 32. After that, they don't care. Okay, but till 32, these are some of the things that they will always go towards. The other thing that we also see with this particular Mars is that even though this person will die and protect their spouse, the thing is, either the spouse or your mother will always criticize the spouse. Either the spouse will criticize you, nitpick you, error pick you, or your own mother will error pick and criticize the spouse. Also, we naturally see is that there's a lot of mystery, a lot of hidden things with this Mars in the fourth about your father's siblings. How they made money, how they're doing this, how they're doing that. Like your father will not know. How is it that my brothers and sisters have been operating all throughout the year? How is it that they're always unemployed yet they're always getting the things that they want in their life? And one of the big sources for this person to gain, assets and wealth is going to be through property. And usually also you will see this person at one point has a property, but will also have a plot, like a plot of land. Okay. And because Mars is in the fourth, okay, and in Gemini, usually you will see such people tend to get a lot of tickets with the police. And usually if the ticket happens, you will either be with your mother or you will be with your spouse. But also, this is one thing you will also see, you will also attract a lot of friends and social circles who will be in a very commanding position of protection. Like your friend could be a police officer. You might make friends or network circles with somebody who is in security. Even if it's cybersecurity, it's security. Okay. But one of the things we see is that the sleep gets disturbed because of too many ideas being generated at the same time. And then what happens is, while those ideas are being generated, this Martian person will create stories in their head about those ideas that are coming, and to a point sometimes they believe it so much that it actually happened. Okay, like if let's say your moon is the 9th house, 10th house ascendant, okay, and Saturn is in the third. I mean, this is a very creative mindset where a person can get ideas at 2 a.m. in the morning and get up and wanting to implement those ideas. Okay, but one thing, like I said, especially with communication, this person will become extremely harsh. Okay, but more than this person is usually the mother, the brother, or the husband if we're looking at a female's horoscope. And because of Mars being in the fourth house, and if you have any aspect of a malefic in the second, most 100% you probably would have left your hometown, home state, home city. But especially to go to foreign lands becomes even better with this particular Mars. Mars actually reverses its course to give you more courage, to give you more strength, to give you more confidence towards doing what you're doing. Okay. And like I said, with Mars in Gemini, usually a person will always tend to end up having multiple properties. And they may even change houses frequently, especially if you see Sun either in the ascendant or Sun in the 10th house. Usually, if that happens, Mars might be retrograde in your particular chart. Because usually planets like Saturn, Mars, Jupiter will go retrograde before they even go into 7th from Moon. So if that happens, then you will see a lot of frequent changes and movement will take place. Like you'll move, usually a person could be born in a military family and they have to move. like constantly. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of Mars in the 4th house in Gemini. Again, if you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss the topic videos. And remember, I've uploaded the video on wealth on Kara's vlog, the very last video you will see, at least for right now. Then I'll be uploading more videos after that on different subjects. Okay, bye-bye.